Linda Jordan, owner of Move Up Marketing Group, and I am your marketing girl. And if you're here today, it's because you want to know all about the TikTok ban. Am I right? Okay, so here is what's happening. So President Trump suddenly came on and flipped TikTok upside down, or the TikTok community upside down, simply because he said, I am not offering an extension. We are going to ban TikTok as of September 15th, 2020. All right, so basically when I'm filming this, that's in 2 days, guys. That's in 2 days. And I know the TikTok community is like, oh my gosh, what should I do? And a lot of people have been already moving everybody from TikTok into their Instagram and Facebook and every other social media platform's account that they have, which is super smart because you should always diversify, which might be a big word for some of you, but you should always have different social media accounts, not just one, right? Just in case something happens to TikTok, just like it did to Vine a while back. All right then. So why are you watching me? Well, I always provide specially researched information for you. And I'm also one to provide really special information from the TikTok community. So versus all the other marketers here that also do TikTok stuff, I'm a little bit different because I don't look at what other marketers do. I am extremely unique in my way of doing things. So let me continue. So what I'm going to do right now is, if you've been following me or subscribed, if you have been subscribing, if you have subscribed to me and have been following me, excuse me, you'll know that I always use my handy dandy trusty phone. Now, you might also be saying, Linda, why are you doing this right now? We haven't seen any type of videos up to this ban. Well, it's very simple. Online school just began because of COVID, and I am a mother of 4, and oh my gosh, it's been super crazy trying to even manage that. But no excuses here. I got the best tea for you. All right, here it goes. Ready? Now, first of all, what I did was I did a bunch of research, right? And ultimately, I looked at a number of resources, and believe me, this takes a long time to do, but this is why I'm doing this YouTube channel for you guys, so you can get to know all the up-to-date information regarding TikTok and all the other social media platforms that I will be on, that I will be promoting, and that I will also be bringing people from my personal Facebook group into. Okay, so let's take a look. For example, I Googled, my nickname actually is the Google Queen. I am an SEO by trade. I've been doing it for 11 years. Also, another thing is a lot of people know me as the Google Queen because I'm a master researcher. I have gotten this gift of always finding the best information online. Okay, so here it goes. What happens to TikTok app after Donald Trump ban goes into effect? This is by Bloomberg. Now, what I did was I researched a variety of sources. All credible, as credible as we can get, right? Okay, news stations and so forth. And what I've discovered is this. So let me share this with you. So first of all, I was thinking, okay, well, if the TikTok ban goes into effect, what's gonna happen? Like, is it immediately just gonna go blackout and we're gonna lose all of our content? I mean, that was the original threat, or scare rather, that was going around in the TikTok community. Like, oh my gosh, I mean, within our group alone, we started showing people how to download or upload or whatever, you know, their content using this specific site, and we provided the link inside the Facebook group and so forth. The link actually didn't work. We thought it would, but I didn't get any type, or maybe I have to look at my email. Perhaps it does work. But anyway, the point is, we might not have to do all that, and let me explain. All right, so first of all, let's take a look at this Bloomberg article. And New Delhi. It's looking increasingly likely that TikTok won't be able to sell its US operations by mid-September deadline. So the reason why we're talking about this is because TikTok had some talks with Microsoft, Walmart, Netflix, Twitter, and Oracle, and even maybe Triller, although they're denying Triller. They said it was flattering that Triller was trying to buy from them, but they kind of denied it. And it's probably because they're rivals, and Triller was going to actually sue them for the green screen effect anyway. And there was a lawsuit, I think, put into place. So I can see why TikTok would not want to work with Triller in this case. But anyway, the point being, with a valuation of like $20–30 billion we're talking about, is the value of TikTok is what they were discussing. So that was going into effect and people were getting excited. Microsoft and Walmart were looking like they actually were planning on buying TikTok together. Okay, so what happened though was suddenly China came in and was like, no, we really don't want TikTok to sell. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna impose this rule that TikTok can no longer, or ByteDance can no longer, which is the owner of TikTok, can no longer sell this algorithm, this algorithm that they have, which is very, very important in TikTok and was part of the deal that Microsoft and Walmart were going to purchase for the $20-30 billion. That put a slowdown in the talks for Microsoft and Walmart buying TikTok. Obviously, because they don't want to buy something that's broken. Right? Now, TikTok will not be broken per se, but the algorithm would not. It's like if I'm selling you a fan, but I'm selling you a fan that only works halfway. So that's kind of what we're looking at here. So the issue here is TikTok was getting ready to sell, everything was in talks, and suddenly China came and imposed this rule. So what is TikTok gonna do? And what is gonna happen to TikTok? All right, so this is why you're watching. By the way, guys, if you haven't already subscribed to me, subscribe right now, please, and hit that notification bell so you know when my next video is gonna come up. I will be doing more and more videos now that my understanding of my schedule has come to play, okay? Because ultimately this COVID thing really threw off my schedule big time, and just like all of us. All right, so here goes, let me continue. So what I did initially was like, okay, I thought, okay, India, India was banned already, so I was like, well, what is going on with India? Like, what happened during the TikTok ban, right? Okay, so basically here, what happened during the TikTok, so it says, unlike India, which recently banned the app and immediately severed users' access, the US doesn't afford the president the authority to close down a social media site or require service providers to block access to an app. So TikTok could remain on people's phones and they could still create dance videos at least for a while. Okay, so that's what Bloomberg said on September 13th. Hey, this is actually pretty close, right? Okay, so now I did a little bit more research because this was like kind of cool, but then I also looked at what Vanessa Pappas said. Now Vanessa Pappas is running TikTok right now. She actually was overseeing YouTube before, executive director of YouTube Creators Academy, something like that. She did a whole bunch. She was very, very important in YouTube, the company of YouTube, because she facilitated, she created this whole creators program and everything. So she got headhunted by TikTok. TikTok probably gave her a higher salary, and boom, Vanessa Pappas has been running TikTok since 2018. That's a little bit of inside information for you guys that I researched as well. And let's take a look really quickly from what Vanessa Pappas says. All right, so Vanessa Pappas says, TikTok will continue to operate its hit music video app in the US, whatever comes of the threatened Trump administration ban on its business, okay? We believe we have multiple paths forward to ensure that we continue to provide this amazing app experience to the millions of Americans who come to rely on it every day. Now, she said this August 21st. So you guys might be saying that this is like a little bit of earlier information. But here's the thing, I want you guys to understand that this is what it says. It says that she said, we believe we have multiple paths forward. Okay, so ultimately, since August, this means that since August 21st, 2020, TikTok has already been implementing stuff in the back end that we don't even know about to protect their app. And by what I mean by that is, okay, so now we know, here's another thing that I read, okay? Now we know because of Bloomberg Bloomberg September 13th, what I just read to you, the US government cannot shut down TikTok off our phones, okay? So just that already, you should be going, Oh my gosh, that's so great. That's such great news, Linda. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I'm subscribed to you right now. Okay, so now, furthermore, I actually did some research, again on Google, because my nickname is the Google Queen, right? Basically what I found out was this. So, I researched, can an app be taken off? Let's see, or I think does an app work? This is what I actually typed. I think it was like, does an app work if it is taken off the app market? Something like that. Let me see if I can pull it up again. Map market. All right. Ultimately, I looked at, okay. So it says originally answered. When I type in that exact search query, it says originally answered, what happens on user's phone when an app is removed from sale in stores, both Apple and Google? Nothing happens. Users aren't notified and the app continues to work as before. Now, keep in mind, all right, so basically here's what is going on, okay? So ultimately I looked at some app, I can't find it right now, it looks like, but basically what it said was, from the app I went into the iPhone app developer area, and it said, what happens if my app is taken off of the iPhone app store, was basically the question. And the answer was nothing. The app actually remains on the phone and you can use it and the service will not be interrupted. Now you guys should be throwing your hands up in the air right now. Hallelujah! Like, that is such exciting news. So ultimately, if they take off, if Trump's ban goes through, and Google and iPhone or Apple, excuse me, Google and Apple have to remove the app from their Play Store, right? TikTok is still on our phones, guys. We can use TikTok as we have. Ultimately, what we cannot do, and this is very important, and this is about to be the last bit of my video here today, you may not update your app, okay? And the reason for that is because they can't bring the algorithm in, there's gonna be an issue. I'm sure TikTok is working on how to get overseas servers to, be able to handle the whatever they're doing. I am not TikTok. I am a TikTok partner just through the Creators Fund, but I don't know the workings of the insides of TikTok, okay? So, but what I do know is, of the 3 researched articles that I read, I can provide you the information today just to tell you that you don't have to be in shock. You don't have to cry. You don't have to think that your TikTok life is gone. You can keep TikToking. Now, keep in mind though, you don't know what President Trump is going to do next. We don't know as the TikTok community what President Trump will do. So ultimately, diversify. Big word for you guys if you don't know what diversify means. Once again, do not put all of your eggs in one basket, because if you drop that basket, they're going to all break. You have to put eggs in multiple baskets. Just like that, you have to have multiple social media platforms. So which social media platforms do I recommend at this time? All right, so I researched a number of apps and I came to this conclusion simply because some apps are funded more than others. Some apps are made in China and some apps are actually US made. So step 1, first of all, guys, I want you to see that link right up there. That link is where you need to join. That link is a direct access to my group. Also, go to the link in this description area here. You can purchase an influencer website from me for only $50 a month. You won't find that deal anywhere, I guarantee it, and it's super high quality WordPress. Also, what you can do is you can access my influencer marketing database of 800,000 influencers, and on top of it, you can also, through our partnership with a special team of ours that is partnered with Maxine Magazine, you can influence their creator database as well. So be sure to jump on those links. hit that notifications bell, subscribe to my channel, because I will always have the best content for you. I only post when I have relevant, beneficial, awesome content for you guys. So another thing you can learn in my group is ways to make money. I'm actually creating a special website. I'm not even gonna spread it right now, the news, until it's done, okay? But it's coming, guys. And if you're part of my group, and if you're part of my network, and if you're part of my tribe, you are gonna have access to make money with that specific program, all right? Okay, and what's more, it's free. It's free for you to actually access, unless, if you wanna like purchase my website or whatever, that's a whole different set of programs and so forth, and you can do that. That's not free, but that's only $50 a month. Now on the other side, you can access my Facebook group. That's free to join. All right, I'm throwing all these words free at you, but it is true. But what ultimately, it is free, but you're gonna have to work to make your money. It's commission based, all right? But the thing is, the good news is, I want you guys to join my groups because we have a huge community of supporters. We're like one big family, and ultimately we will help all of your social media accounts grow. Now, right back, I like to go all the way around, right? But here, okay, so the apps that I recommend are the following. So we have TikTok. TikTok is here to stay. They're gonna do something about it. We have TSU. Two is an app that I brought 80 people to. I promoted the app myself on my end. They had multiple promoters, and I brought 80 people to that app. Two is another one. They pay you for your posts. If you want to know how they're going to pay you, if you want to know more about how they're going to pay you, you got to join my group. And if you want to have a website again, all you have to do is click that link in the description. Okay, and the third app I recommend is the rival of TikTok, which would be Triller. Now, I have yet to play with Triller a little bit more, but I am gonna be there. I've already created an account, and I'm gonna do something completely different from what I'm doing with TikTok. But at the same time, it's a different app. It requires a different strategy. But ultimately, all of the Triller tips and everything, I will also start posting as well. So, I am the marketing girl, guys. I will be talking about affiliate marketing, how to make money with your blogs, how to make money with your posts. Everything that I learn as I go and that works for me, I will share with you on my YouTube channel. Hi guys, marketing girl Linda Jordan back again. So ultimately, as you can see, I'm not wearing my usual garb, but that's because this news caught me, and it is breaking news, guys, breaking news. So Oracle Corp is the winning bidder for a deal with TikTok's US operations. ByteDance actually turned down Microsoft's bid, and I was thinking if Microsoft and Walmart purchased TikTok, it was going to drastically change and become very consumerist, all about ads and so forth, is the kind of the feeling that I had. And maybe that's not what TikTok wanted. Maybe they didn't want to have ads on every single posts and so forth, right? Which is great. So I was kind of secretly hoping that maybe Oracle would be the winner, and it looks like Oracle is the winner, you guys. Early offers from both parties valued the U.S. business at about $25 billion. By the way, guys, I'm getting this information from Bloomberg, okay? So very reliable source. Now, the terms being discussed with Oracle are still evolving. One of the people said, for example, Oracle could take a stake of a newly formed U.S. business while serving as TikTok's U.S. technology partner and housing TikTok's data in Oracle's cloud servers. So ultimately, now one person familiar with the deliberations in the White House said it's unclear whether a deal with Oracle will pass muster with the Trump administration, where various factions have been pushing for a complete shutdown or an outright sale of TikTok to an American company. Now, nobody really knows, in fact, what is going on, right? Ultimately, I gave you guys some options in this video. All we can do is pray to a creator of the universe that Oracle actually is able to purchase TikTok, Trump lets the sale through, and the data can be housed in Oracle's cloud servers. Now this would absolutely be perfect because this would mean that TikTok does not have to go into overseas servers, and this would make the transition much smoother. And once again, there was a plot twist. Oracle's TikTok deal accomplishes nothing, The Verge says. President Trump has yet to approve the deal. He didn't get a donation to his treasury, which is something he wanted. So let's see what happens, guys. Stay tuned for my next YouTube video.